Welcome to 5 Minutes, 5 Ideas. I'm Samanvay and I'll be your host for today. So let's kick it off with a heat coefficient for clothes. Imagine it's really cold outside, 5 degrees or even minus 10 degrees, and you're not exactly sure how many layers you should be wearing. So what if each of your clothes could have a heat coefficient, and when you sum them all together, that gives you a total number that you should aim for when venturing outside. And the total number you'd know via your local news channel, which would be able to tell you exactly what heat coefficient to aim for. And it would be some sort of a universal scale, maybe going from 0 to 50 or 0 to 100. And that would depend on the material of the clothes and a lot of other things. So the second idea is an automated bug finder. So imagine you're a coder, and I am one by profession, and you're always trying to figure out use cases that would break your code. And code is behind all of the different applications that you use on your phone or computer. So imagine if there was a sort of an AI program to be able to figure out all of the use cases based on prior knowledge of kind of things that are done by users to break a certain software. So that would definitely be useful for people that are programmers. So the third idea is a sensor suit, especially for athletes. So a lot of athletes in contact sports such as NFL, hockey, and and rugby and even football kind of undergo a lot of trauma when they're out there on the field playing. And what if you could embed some sort of piezoelectric sensor in their clothes, in the fabric of their clothes, that can gauge the impact that they suffer by the knocks they kind of get on the ground? So that'll help the doctors that are assigned to the teams to be able to gauge what kind of long-term impacts that would have on their players' health. So that would be kind of nice. And the fourth idea I've got is a modular wallet. It's not exactly an innovative idea, but yeah, maybe there's something that's already out there. So it's a wallet that can allow you to transition from a slim wallet that can only hold cards to a coin wallet. And that's definitely needed in countries that are readily using a lot of cash. And me being in Australia, we're pretty much cashless here. So I never really see a need to carry coins around. But definitely when I go to Europe, people are still pretty conservative in the way they use the currency. So they really enjoy just exchanging cash and giving out lots of coins. So that would definitely be useful for traveling. And the final idea is a massaging chair on flights. So there's a lot of kind of people in different demographics that are more susceptible to DVT and that makes it necessary to move around and kind of get some exercise. But what if the chair itself could have different massaging functions to be able to move your muscles around as you're just sitting stationary? That's something that is done in hospitals, especially for bedridden patients, which has a kind of a layer of air that is pumped in and out to be able to help them. So maybe something like that could be useful in a aircraft setting. So that's 5 ideas for the day. Hopefully join me later this week for another 5 ideas. Thank you for listening.